Well, hey, it's me, and I'm going to tell you the whole basis of how everything comes to be according to one Wallace Wattles. A very unusual name, absolutely. And, he studied a lot of stuff way back, maybe 100 years ago. Anyway, his theory was that thoughts in your head go out into reality, and reality is like a plastic mold. So whatever thoughts you're holding in your head will vibrate out into the reality, and the reality is like a sponge, and it sucks up whatever your thoughts are, and it's very plastic, this reality that surrounds us. And the plastic reality will take an imprint of whatever you're holding in mind, whatever your thoughts and beliefs are, and manifest whatever it is you're holding in your head for you. So, that is Wallace Wattles. Now, I'm going to give you the huge conspiracy theory that I'm working on, and that is something called thought mind control. So, if you were somebody who was pretty nasty, and you knew about Wallace Wattles' theory, you knew that whatever you held in mind manifested outside in the plastic reality, and you got it in your head that if you could get control of every human mind on the planet and put the same ideas in their heads, then all of these people would be vibrating out the same energy, the same thinking, the same thoughts, and that reality would be common for everyone. Now, the next step is, well, what are you going to do to control people's minds? Well, let's see. If you get control of the schools, in other words, you control the curriculum, then you can get the children. They always say, get the children first when they're young, when their minds are most plastic and they're learning like a sponge. And whatever you can get into their little minds when they're young, it's going to be very hard to get rid of it when they get old and smart. So that's the first thing they do, is they control the curriculum and they put in all the stuff that you're taught at school. And let's see, what else? Oh, well, television. And, it wasn't too long ago that we didn't have YouTube and, other, Vimeo and Netflix. We had to watch what the mainstream news gave us. And mainstream news was going into millions and millions and millions of people. And that was their thoughts. And whatever they put on the mainstream news is what Wallace Wattles said would go out into the plastic reality and create that reality. So, put two and two together, and why is the world a shithole? Well, it's because there are certain people that are using mind control through Hollywood movies that are always full of horrible people getting killed, maimed, and eaten alive. And television news that says that there's always a Russian or a Chinese or a North Korean about to send a nuclear missile to your city to blow you and your children and your family and your friends to smithereens. So we have to go to war. And, well, nobody knows, but, if they want to create wars, it's because they make lots of money. Money, so much money, millions of dollars in one little Exocet missile. So the incredible amounts of money that come back to the people who are controlling your minds, because the same 1% that owns all the military manufacturing organizations owns the media, and they own Hollywood now, and they own Scholastic, that goes and produces the books that tell you apparent history of your world. Cookie? Well, if you're Wallace Wattles and you got a plastic reality, whatever you put in people's minds is going to outpicture in their reality. And so that is the basis of why they want to control your mind. It is to control the reality in our matrix, our planet Earth, however you want to look at it. In a nutshell, that is what my theory is of why they want to control you, why they put frequency generators in things like cell phones that go and, well, frequency fences. It's basically, there was an old commercial on television. It was basically ultrasonics, and you could put ultrasonic emitters around your property, and when your dog was running around, it got to the edge of the property, you would hear the ultrasonic, and it didn't feel good, so the dog wouldn't go past the fence. Now, with humans, they use frequency fences. Basically, what I believe what they do is they use different electronic devices to implant things into your mind. So they use psionic devices. We just saw an example on the news. If you Google the news right now, in Cuba, the news is accusing the Cuban government of using microwaves on United States diplomats. This is an example of how they use it. That you can use microwaves to send energy into people's brains and either bazookaify their brains and so they can't think, or they've got special things they can send, like holographic scalar waves and things. This is the science. I don't understand it, but I'll tell you, it's available on the internet if you look it up, and they can send information by different radio waves and lasers and microwaves and sound frequencies, all this different ways, holographic things that they can put into your brain so they can actually, they don't even have to get your consent. They can go right through you and go right into your mind and implant ideas, and those ideas in all kinds of people's minds, again, outpicture into the plastic reality of Wallace Wattles. And that is how the cabal, as David Wilcock calls them on divinecosmos.com, or the Illuminati, as other people call them, the people who want to control everything, control us, and control reality, this is how they do it. And it is the science of Wallace Wattles and his plastic reality. There you have it. Weird or what, but that's what I'm running on, so enjoy my comedy, and now you know the background of it. I am many different names because I'm a very creative person. Thank you very much for watching.